we are nsentwerɛ adwuma ana wo ye sports den saa bre no ana mo ye nsentwerɛ adwuma no ene nne se de nsentwerɛ adwuma tie no apagya ne mu ana standards na kofom
KOJO apagya ne mu I mean do be asem but ade ba kwa me denya me ase ne se we dey asem me dwom ni kakra
dwawanum
me nua panyi Dr. Safuaji kwame sapo yen start say you discuss the Champions League European football and then we love you see kwani nya asem capital radio say I am one of them is it obi asora pa obi Chelsea Louis or hotel dey start in Ghana but KOJO I mean say no social media and things like to say media houses in Ukraine say akwantu ba say World Cup people bitim bobusi ahwema omukranti say no utie we are na say utie sports programs na things like sports analysis and Dr. Safuaji that an year na confront here say na man confront ball say on football and you say the level you refer so it do maybe our tia say we adwuma we player bi crab because onim ball boss na team no crown na fapim it na say me hu say bi tie sports programs na e man tie no e ya de pa omo analysis de no efrim into say the economy
I see now yen hwemfi enra ne nrechi nkomo aba African football the ruling na aba yenim say Senegal age African Cup of Nations na enra ene nrechi mpanimfo a wo hwe yin football so Africa ka say omo hwehwe mmere bi mu no Morocco ena say sa Cup of Nations no yede ama wo what say na hu nkomo no omo di kire yan
KOJO edi we bi ankofo good pen mase hwe obi anim say ball kafo na yi center referee enti sa mre no say referee no hwe ne watch no gidi say Senegal for nioma no oma eja agro ni dia na say ko Boafo say wapon hono die kamra be di Senegal for die Senegal for ye na enyefe ye nyina ye African football na enyefe eso hwa Sadio Mane no ne Kolibali senior omo na train man say munya ba bi amoko no omo wie omo coach no ye fin Senegal coach no ya find no omo find Senegal efi but ball no omo to aso Brahim Diaz bo penalty no man say ma ye to aso ama Senegal for dia is a go ma omo yewi e ma referee ni point e ma ma ka from penifo no musi from e ba de crew wa ne share Senegal for say omo akobo dede ama ya tro say omunenga na edu bi I say Bible class say onima nya kwa nya mo le fataw enti de say come Senegal for say momo moka montwe omaso if the Senegal for no momo center referee na mo yi no wa mo whistle say wapon still and ka referee ni point and a protest ba ho a na be hwe say 15 minutes na so but mo center referee na mo akaf mo yi no one point boss there e be pon say referee so because obi akwanim say referee crama red cards a bro number no say 6 or 7 say less than 6 or Boafo say wapon say team called half time na wa ma referee Boafo say wapon send ye bobo then to cause sig na team bi si o ma after some time referee ni Boafo say wapon it mean problem say referee ni ko che ball no to ho e ma Brahim Diaz bot sema ye to aso ma Senegal for say extra time go ne there me nyin ni say me de ka for ya adwen the next one ye say bia on be find Senegal for bia sika kese see on this is on they make up for some ultimate as say say Nancy no television companies say Anglophone they are paying money for us to watch the cup abofo mu krom yakwa sa agwekwa no omaguno enti say ye gu ye no masesa enyefe say bi Morocco for na bu kra no so we Morocco players Brahim Diaz no mle Hakim Musa no mana ubeti akache wona na de say meje
Cup of Nations
as a Morocco for na bu kra no we kwa be yasefim adibo head mawa enti me de me bomb fire say Senegal for some the court of arbitration of sports me bomb fire from Bedani no na mum ye find Senegal for say bi ope kra because was suspending from future AFCON for the omo year because Senegal for the omo year so no ama bibrim bobo anyefe and obi say but me de na me de say Senegal plays with Sadio Mane no penifo no woman was a man catch a boy ranting is a messin almost young cobo and that the see intimate dear Sada mekano but a calf beji cap na Senegal for some dear ma Morocco dear Debbie.
Still discussing issues of sports. The Black Stars, we have qualified for World Cup, I think the 4th time. The Black Stars of Ghana, in preparations, in coach, and a home to Yano. Are you impressed?
Debbie. Could you Debbie? Share. Share Black Stars, first time I qualified 2006. Share qualifiers, look a baller, is here, no Muntari, no Sam Rantian, John Mensa, no boy, Sam Ecofon, no boy. What do you see, boy, cry? You call World Cup, your first week, cry, you try, we young massive. But 2010 World Cup, your first 6 matches, you really need not qualify. Look at that team, Jana you call Afcons, I hear no cry, na Asian key players be a proper, you do final, you need it to one day. Not team Jana, not quite, and that's a almost baller. What me who say, Patin we. Kevin Prince Boateng crab fictive, only Antonia, I was a baller check. Who says our time no, not Bilu Jana National Black Star for baller. What me said this is I'm starting from 4-2-3-1 or more bob to a pattern. Some rende pa who said na Black Star Jana, some more Janamo, you see movement, the day you no muntai, Obiana Mutari Crane be more. It's in Cranko World Cup, agree. Did you because I World Cup no? We share Uruguay and Holland semi-final. Now share Holland and Spain semi-final. Can we bet me as you as well and Kayen fan castle? Because once any Uruguay, the key players be 5 or so almost suspended. Bola, me share Uruguay and Holland no boy na ranting no bola no more, but not confidence because Antonio and Kevin Prince body could just someone who thinks you are going to move that effect. You qualify your party. I say, would the nation currency park so moon to mecano? There was no part any Mali war a cry 1-0. Mali for the Chiboa, Utimus or more boat to a party. Now, you call 2010, 2014, Brazil, you could be a mass, you last week, if you're in Layanya, Osha, and then last year, and why qualifiers, your brain, your team. Osha ball, I born qualifiers now. Minin say, and AFIA, me, young qualifiers, you say, I'm Chris numbers, can be qualify. Ball, I bono, and so any, and your ball, I call World Cup. And currently, so you need ranty. So you say, we share a Black Star, we be a Mohammed Kudus. We Mohammed Kudus, Thomas Partey, the Slough, more experience. And I wish I was a Saturday 2010. Pencil, more form. Kenson Goda, John Mensah, Isaac Voss, Antonia, Kevin Prince Boateng, KOJO Samoa, Andre Ayew, Samuel Nkumo, Suleiman Tari, regular Samuel Jan. Samuel Jan is one of the best strikers in the world. That team, no, your backup. Lee Adinum, Hans Edusape, Sam Ranti, not Omugum. Is a team, we, Semenyo, Mohammed Kudus, said the Hotona. Party. And on mobile no class, you see that there's no set party. In Tindiameka, me see we are young. Sikanini in the power to me, John and Munye here. In Timrantana, a more now, Monsi, your papa free Ghana no more. Yanka Yanun to Yanka for Mosau.
So you are also of the view,
because Yenny be
Oma a wa bontino. So my ready to buy a moment.
Yenny be Obakaya, Kevin Prince, but it's also Mama Ghana. You qualify you last minute no become. Baller boy in the boss our World Cup in 2010. Oh, because that time no below who say to pair somebody with Antonia now only be this a Kevin Prince Boateng. My boy, we are said there you have emotions in your shit. You have to be very professional about some of these things. A man no young more Ghana. You need some of Titi or Mubu or una breach requirement or packages and Boko Ghana as a switching. In Tinumbu or Montias in the moon. Senka ye will be ya. And men and ye will isian. Na ye wo Samiko for near or some many new will be say ye nibi. Because Yamrante Sibu nomne a jete nomne sa Amrante no dear means any Gidia woman. So, oh, there be no credit say I can. Omobo born in Sam Pempenson. Into a PC na England share na we for share the anya yenko. But a PC make impact there. I'll see the emotions to it. And I make too. Me yin this coach Utoado was standards now waiting the World Cup.
Only standards I had to call World Cup. He's been there before.
Oh, and it's easy. Okay, unim. So person was a coach be anyway a Juma. Ya share see the team is bobo. And yes, oh the uno to see opa kwe it tips to be. A dream maybe abon say patini sibo ati omo gap down money wait for party be na ebo. Ball it is inti won say en American wo hwe milom reso. Duke Barreto Mumba Djokovic time. Would they actually say midfield of Asian AFIA Muntari? You see a pattern, movement. You see, said they were playing to a certain pattern, even if they don't win. Ababisi even Kwesi Appiah Kwadia called Brazil. Rabiu Numu. Last time I was a Black Star for ball to a set pattern, set technically. I said the Nyamia Dom DSTV to be a ball. Say and be a city for bobo to shake out the say if in Koye Krana, who said they're playing to a set pattern. Yeah, they're nice for Bobina. Yeah. And a coach who cannot pick anything when there is pressure. Last World Cup, you call last World Cup, so what do you say? The last time you qualify, what do you see? Into me, maybe if you be our home, Kabunya na will be. A Krobena. Ahomaso ewo agromuse England for. And so check the last time the last 20 years England for coach say na free England Gareth Southgate na bia Steve McLaren. Omoko fast Eriksen, Capello and then German took na England for kron wo say omuni bi. If it's omo share omo Premier League na. If it's about Premier League England manager bianje trophy da. And omo England managers omo coach say Wolverhampton normally way. Oh, because even the top clubs in England are not hiring England managers. Manchester City, no Guardiola, Mikel Arteta, or the hill. Arteta, we after we prefer Rossini, about Chelsea, but Unai Emery, Villa, and Slot, we Klopp, Koye. So even the big England clubs will say England for no, or more players who are coaches don't win be. Now England for Cressy View, Ahomaso, Ewa Gromu de Homo de Nabi de Bomb Mokrano. Most yenibi. It drew maybe our home. Yana Nipa, say Yaho Brassier. Libya Meka Bible, Solomon cry, or catch Sidon, and they say, Ye Israel for him idiaka. Mumma idia, na yem fancy Namia Sorida. Into we are say, Adia Unimiano, Jitum Suni, Adia Unibino, Unibi. Ushe Kruma, Adentina and Sacred Addition by a drew Addition be a yeni hundia, it cover Bruni Brasser on my technical advisor. Now, trainee before na anyway. If it's a be as our area, you be, and they'll call even ministries, maybe seen there. Yes, a Ubehu, a project be, as a technical assistant, German technical assistant. Then the German Bunibia Bass on my training. A Juma Oko Yesu upon research centers, a drew maybe a, you may be or I know. Yeah, I had a sabia, it me to a Francophobia from Bontesa, or me training my yenibi. Ain't Gagana ka FSA and can you be a fine. Now, they are young say young planet. They be a mecase, unsa Steven Gerrard no. Omobo bombi, no mobe, no mu coaching. And the internet tamana same perform normally see Kakuno do a tree. Now, my bread and say Isianum. GF4 and say. Saya Mantena, Mutima Bobo, Estina Bo Champions League, and Montaria Bo Champions League, Sameko Faji Champions League, Sanko Fu is Amanti, Namabo Boy do a tree, or Makakusia and Ancelotti, Mourinho, Mo Selepa de Nipanasia, Usia be free. And internet, if you find yourself, our projects, yes, our footballers are more janum. Young Kaseba Marco, Sa UEFA coaching courses as a policy, and can they only crab Black Stars by your nibi. Intino media mesreze ti betimi a yenkope obi a onim de wo yeni bintra na yemrante na omobo yesu dwan no oni ti I say sebiu wo ye oba na ukunu osikase o edu bia se bia obegya na bakoma ade odi agya obo yesu dwan ba fa de sa omobo yesu dwan no no mo so mo ma no ye wo bia fine so won say baby ti se bia wo semenyo a betia player boss semenyo position betimi a kire wo kudu sa we were part, but wo Jonas ajetenum ne sankofo ne dia so sa sibonum na say
so yeah call welcome there but we need GDA with team na you don't even have faith in the coach.
There be said you say we say mem dem ye Ghana ni enti say ko de bobo boy amagana but so be some as an analyst and I say men can no cry make sure say your team ni there and 2010 team na am GDA no so if you say we are say yeah KOJO bo cry boy ebia ene who support Wolverhampton Wanderers omni Manchester City ko bo match oba ko just stadium aye wolves but who say senya asem de besia City be sha wo so in say ye bisa o say be out studio ye bisa so Wolverhampton Wanderers ni Manchester City ebebo bia weekend when be win e so kasa Manchester City e so betimi akono enti eduru say ye share agopamana say e net Ghana for achi inya radio ka ko tamachi o US abusi abompa ye say yinwi nemum no bisamia.
The reality is that
ye ni England say obisamia ni England e hwe krata so a England wo enim sen so ko so say okofa sa mrante akotake saka no say bola bele abune arike muvu ani mo na Saudi Mohammed Salisu mu ne ko sia o ma e so yam timi show so
but is it not also because of the way you are organizing football in the last few years?
Yeah, we are saying untimi nua banchi ntwa bru Bible Christ did not be deceived. God is not mocked. What the man so much sorry. Ghana kwani cry pe say you call heaven. Abraham Mwanza. Oh, bibia a leadership and planning. Say FM say no. E clubs mpanimfo bi dia. No much chomo kwada ne na musa akobobo academy no akobobo third division bi o he. Obi ho man e from Mbetios ne sanema. Tetena ne gina na so no. Tetena gina na so. The born national day games. Scouting the whole Ghana. They say Ghana sa kula bi te wa. No ni boba.
You be den hu no.
So yen problem o man na no. Agro bi edi kuma hockey, basketball here, hockey dey minimum. Current national hockey team a man we be ye maintain okuma se na tete o man no munni. But minim kwada bi o maja hockey ball because oba form play mo kotena nkran. Me kwa akram ko hockey obe ko me ye kwada e bi o mo tete ho a hwese be form police and as prisons no mo bobo la tu. Nye awufu bia na be penama ne ba akosa tibie. Nti ene sa akora bi wo wa. Anasa akora bi wo boko no ni boba. Ebe ne ehuna ma na Black Stars. Nti ji say academy for kwada no mo nkran kakra na sanity but it's no academicals why say athletics say in national intercolleges you say regionals into akwada oku school obi a canton secondary market no o keep ko su me kama yahu sanity into the way I in your money there we are sowing wrong what you is no coast come say to kasa bia tama na yeso jokwata no do chire no use jokwata obo hwan fanto we bo envoice sa boys no polo o man ni be bo electric no on say you see that they were growing o come say bo society a na mo ko bo bie no bo connect no ba kotoko o na ye ni mo alema one generation na ye ni mo bene encourage kwaso aparo mo bo academy na ye do mo kwa bruti 13 ya ti o age so ne ye ni o manwo na ubede no nya timabo
Anope ne ya Boafo edin komo many aspects of my life but somewhere January then the New Patriotic Party were preparing to organize primaries a flag bearer and ade. Then I heard you were supporting Kennedy or in Japan and I'm like how
but I wanted
to understand. Who them afraid me say but who flyer be? You are supporting Ken. Saying.
Oh, okay. On say if you akunya dura. The shibrante be at me tribi.
Correct.
Omo ahinsi for no be at no de betanechi. The here say so munya ko adwena dodo ne kase. E bi akojo mafo na enyama wafra na wusaya enyina beta wachi. Enti say ne de enyemre se me charge nkotia na me just say de ekuna yi Dr. Muhammad Bawumia nti ye was so na busuam na ona yi na eta na chi abom pa ye se gidim se 2028 Ghana for beti yasem mo atoma no it is a question we dey nka ubisa me
but yeah, your political career, it's been on and off. I said, well, na MPP no atare no abesha din na eniho. What's happening?
Kojo show me wi ase ho. Yenim raso na emeya. Oh, ekro bia mra nya adwuma bia mpunti umma. We dey country bia develop mra nya adwuma. Me dom ku lawyer folk. Lawyer folk yes she ne say udi animu a amanyo se mo de tonchen. Nti de wo kan no kre tama na menya fa me hundimu. So do now interview me anopa busu obo bio hu na edim papa echi na menam ha se bio me wa abrocha me wi school na me UK youth organizer me buy obi anim make it ena me be Asante Mantem lawyer for minti mingu ekona no mase ye djuma no mra no empene sewi nti hono na ose me de to ina ma adwina mi so me ye no wi a mesaba me wie na national secretary betom ho na se to aso me wo ho me se me wie no a me ba wana me nua no mo Asante member ka so senior if you say papa do jam 20 years e ma hada kofa ko tumhwe nyamnya dum boga 2021 lawyer for etie masem na meden na mababa yewi nti from that time na from 2012 it 2024 na nya ade a metini aye amanyo asem eno na ama MPP fu bi ne me enya asem tamambe ba president because all my dwene say because Ghana has to say nkofo nya nyoma yi no me yebi oyo me maso ni kakra ne say semra sisi ya na metapese me eku no se bio me bre me kolos kusua de me danyamya se o ma me nimdie timba be lawyer for ku no adamakoma so mintimi nkoje omutumi emfanya de mepe tumi na me koje no se bio sante hene kra o da bi o ha eda bone ma no o da bi o eda pa ma no da bi o ha o yesa de o da bi o kwa untimi tukwan if it's a sana na na mo se free hwa entu ntimi meje se bio sikadwante na so meye de o permit me nkoye lawyer for pe enye dem amanyo sem me ade ba kwa mempe hu ne se enamity we me MPP ni mempe se GB president and secretary me hu so wugina MPP platform so be me yapa enti ubenu dizia ko to do nim na MPP fo bebre ne me kontokwa samre no madwene se sebio ade a ebo se yeka se eku no menka manu ntum efisa me dom nti me be ba president no ma no mo ni nya asem pa ye o ma no mo nim se me MPP ni ena sebio o mampanyi mahama sa time na onya mampanyi okunya ba bi ka se Supreme Court unanimous FC ye papa ni ye bobo me criticize no it was wrong Abuja could not parliament keka asem for chief justice so but nana do so ye ni ma bi so ye kan that is see am see here adwuma no me a consummate professional sana me so bantie eta edu bia ma me nya problem se wo de adwuma hye me nsa adwuma ne mra tesen enti me se adwuma bia me fizo mintime menye enti se minim se mintime fa mama nyonsem ento nchen a ka me nkoje lawyer for adwuma ne nye enti notice ya from 2012 obi hu me wo
party platform ya
se ke me ka kam ko dina kwara so so do munna wo minya pe wonim enti no but almost ade ba kwa ya mempene se ubehu obi na ebi a oye adwuma bia enya manyo adwuma because ko me de ha me yem ya wokum ha pa ne de ya ye technocratic institutions ya mempese EP NPA GM sa maslow no forestry commission no sanima no ade ba kwa mempene se the politically exposed person be ko se menya yema technocrats ni o adwuma say highway authority yema engineer onye na adwuma oye dem mampanyi ne be yi baako urban routes we yema wo mu na nya adwuma omno mu nya adwuma ko so mo nim de no
there's a problem with politicization of education and health in the country
You see, because still, the enemy say, "Do me be cry." You bought IGP. Yes, we CDS. Debbie, because within the military, generals, omubu bakuna omanpenyi be. The omanpenyi be tiya shemu say, sign the set here. Police for their commissioners and answer be no be. Sign in South Sudan the person forestry commission. Technocrats no be drew be at director level. Ibaku NPA. Omai because I didn't think say omai. Omo abenjo ye training omo. E do maku school ye training. E be drew ho. Ne do be fra bonte ababe ye see
big man.
Obabu na food soldier and 70 side man na institution no. Oh, the petroleum it is there's regulatory bodies near Kamenya pa. Meaning say be die song, we share the omai kwa. But the Kamenya also a pretty establishment, institutional way of doing things. Say na yoma. Maybe the any maso wa demba konte tama minya asem. Into benu so do nim say na beautiful be ni mayaka Samre no. But I keep on telling them say me kopme da minimum manyo kubia bitimi adom. You say MPP na nemu se bijina baby na baby a mijina no ho hyehyɛ mpene ma yenya ma yosema ada se me de beto ho. Intimi me de GRD beko railway se bi oni MPP railway na eni NDC railway. Afa obehu no ebe akra no na ye de nkofo a omu nimdie na ye adwuma no. Wan hwe a ebele railway track na derailment aba na defense if you say Kwadane university nature mechanical engineering na ye nchiro mo NDC engineering vice chancellors sani man ya me pesa mete say yes will be a vice chancellor or NDC ni me amfa ma no obi ye we because you pon menim esua me kaka menim ye me de emra law ye ni NDC law ni MPP law nti edu sani man judges omo promotion do ne sani man na ye hwe omo judgment sani man. That is how I think it may be idealistic, fine. It may be unrealistic, but it doesn't mean that mami njindi. Intianone
challenge our Kwame. Yeah, growing up, education and mebunu unyinia. You see a sense of direction. Me kosuku aha me free ha me kwaha me free ha me nya adwumaye. Enne anopai mebunu a womo ne afre ndwumadi esu nyina worried about the future of the Ghanaian youth. Is it because of a educational structure? No, na ma mebunu no. The number sabasasa no.
Kojo dabi. Ma men kan sem ntro. Yen komo aye di no man. Ene de we aye mioma. Kojo hwe nyame bo wiase. Yenko trem. Nyame ne bo agudie. Nyame ne bo fango. Nyame kira da bia agudie wo. O kira bia fango wo. Hwe o man we ye fapem nye nyansesa na ye bebre pa
ye fapem nye
Kojo me bisa a question ma interview de be nyame de a cheye a sombo wa man bobidin
wamayen kwaye wamayen oil wamayen sika kokko wamayen nipa nkasa nso
sa uyi nipa sa de man nyame man emu bia ne won kan e wokumase adentina regional nyame anche ye hwe enu mum na develop so broni bakrum ha tiu okwa anwa kwanta geodrill se broni dia o mebi esi wakosunyane nanse Newmont for your project I think was one of the biggest mines in Africa e wo afisi pakrum ne teche afede o mine no abofo ne tiwo asamanka se pinora abrofo ye we wo hu broni obakrum ha senye IMF adwuma no aso ba be ye technical way and ambassador obi antenkra obi antenkumas eso ya catch ye ho se want na kra want na kumas ya wunya adwuma nye tiu nyame asem kra ya wapam dada ene wapam fofo nyame na ase afi bia mba betwa muja mponche ne nwan muja da bia afi de me ba muja na ba kope inti wi ase du me bia e wo se yakase te ho asese ye ko apam fufu me ade ba ko me ka che mamu no se ukusunya engineering university ontna kranti kuma engineering ma bia ne because mines no e obogo so e wa yam free ya me the bonus awo e wo boase e wo damai e wo nsuta petrol no 20 years ago 30 years ago 40 years ago 50 years ago 60 years ago 70 years ago 80 years ago 90 years ago 100 years ago 200 years ago 300 years ago 400 years ago 500 years ago 600 years ago 700 years ago 800 years ago 900 years ago 1000 years ago 2000 years ago 3000 years ago 4000 years ago 5000 years ago 6000 years ago 7000 years ago 8000 years ago 9000 years ago 100 years ago 200 years ago 300 years ago 400 years ago 500 years ago 600 years ago 700 years ago 800 years ago 900 years ago 1000 years ago 1100 years ago 1200 years ago 1300 years ago 1400 years ago 1500 years ago 1600 years ago 1700 years ago 1800 years ago 1900 years ago 2000 years ago 2100 years ago 2200 Wunzima keep 3 points over being a Inti unko ye engineer metra kra metra kwa so ye adwuma engineer. Inti na de bia no, yemebu no gidi se so ma nya abanjuma. Dia metra medun se ye so ko srim. Na bu se Ghana ho, any serious country. Oh, so what's tamala ko boga ho. Uhu asase no. Savannah and da ho flat. Yenye hwe wo so. Argentina for the savannah. And how many kinds of savannah? Yes. Into Nakopa mouth coastline, or mouth forest, or mouth savannah. Was there come to? Now, Oko Burkina Faso. The court crab in tools. Yeah, go to example. Hakos of Boda. You see, Votana, Yandamna, Votanina, say, if Beho. You see, no broso, and you see pong. Headworks, say residual water no. They say Burkina Faso bagari dam. Choma kateso. Afibia no, omu bien suyo no. Ade nti na yenti mfa ya dwene. Enya say residual water na afibia ye de be fi bagari aba no. Yenye bibi na nka yemfa nye irrigation. Edu ana asenko for no masa. Enti say yansesa ya dwene say ministries area ho. Na obi asebre wode a ye bebre omawe ya sika ye gudie ne bibie wo bia ni nkran finfin ade ba yem pese yensa be ye fi di kojo me chewa na me ba obade nya me ka kire Adam ze hwe no bae ni eboe me dia mafo aduane o bi odi ayida nya me ankire Abraham Adam ba bia good wo. If you say nyame pese obre na wonsa ye fi na wura asase ne mo say yendi asase so you subdue something by conquering it bro need ni krom ho ya hojo sewo no wa bankran wa fa plane wo twam no nam touch na afisi pa krom so o2 agudie ska kokko na wa botai tinkran eka Boafo we use can krum what the baba obosia enti se omaya nyame abo nyame nye mistake nyame so mistake dey nyame ne ma de kronti a wan fa sika adibia sumbu bia nse enkan ne kumase enti nyame so chere se dey rural development enti se yesi e betena kumase atran ya ojo yenyi da enye no me bi ne adome ya
se kokru ketwa ni mo
enti na Omawi, minima de frontier ubien who say rural development is our destiny. If you say Uko University ni actually will say economics. Maybe economics there is location of factories, raw materials. Yes, I catch you. No, Ubia back a man catch somebody obey energy city wa Accra. Two, Nakopo ma at Jubilee wacha ofango. E was immersive. That government policy say, but they can't Boafo say it makes sense because all the PhD been to KAAKYIRE. But I did be what additionally now. Intimate problems. I didn't na kruma. A kura nyamia chebi but nyamina kasano am fine na bruni timete Manhattan. No two ababetina Bogoso. Na wo ya wo efe say efe ampama me. Okusku akrentu say dey bui. As a timber, almost a book, Martin and cry. Cocoa, a western north, Ashanti rural. One a cocoa no. Some call the money half money, dear cocoa, what's up? Indian no commerce, Indian on cry. Into a drum may be a home. We into so dope here. Conquer correct. O collabon the cantonments were restaurants need be a bank. I'll be timid. 30 December, I develop. Waiting the same. You see, at times, a dream maybe I am Jones said, Ghana, what is going because the things that we celebrate are hotels. Hotels, restaurants, and beer bar. My partner, the two are crowd channel. It's because my so because I come across my sets coming. Who took Carafa cantonments, Olive Gardens, why Fairway supermarket, why restaurants, suburbs, Turkish why restaurants, on was beer bar, They say na afiswa na manfo bodem ni e boji so say can we sustain this to develop?
Is it the political leadership or the religious leadership or the traditional leadership?
Kuyo unim mame misa question bi. Maybe say we sa udi san komo e mame. Oko tech omo economic syllabus KGTI economics ka ho. Minim Legon for economics department, Makola economics ka ho. UPS in Madina, some market informal. Are they taught at school? Because every country starts from an informal primordial state. Now they are formalized.
Developable.
Intina Ghanaian graduates kwa bucho mo ya de. Inti minim the any fault. Minim the any fault. Because all of us must be. Young politicians, many politicians, you can ignore them. Because in most countries, America universities no year research, Silicon Valley, many bring more research. Donald Trump, the White House, kind of broke. The universities are moving. So, intimate problem is why do we think that we can do things different? Yes, so yeah, the answer. Man will say, because my job was, okay, Okaishi, Kantamanto, Abusi Okai, magazine, Makola, Asafo, Kaswa market, Takradeko, Tokaba markets, Nessa markets, Sikai Wohono. Even you want to say AGC, Anglo Good. Up to this day, you train the economics of that area for them to have knowledge about it. I mean, KFC, no. And you'll be a chick, akoko ufina or massive for the year no dear aye. Chocolate Heinz tomato ketchup aye global, not it in tools. Fiat and yellow no a mechanical too. But say Omomano University. Now you are sure anything that they'll come and work as lawyers at the legal aid department and take 5,000 cities a month. Into Oman, I don't think we even know where we are headed. Because a do maybe a so budget now brofne can and cry. Now for Ghana here. USC. At Ghana, we Bekai let me speak to the Student Commissioner, and I was court commission. That time, Deputy Director General of Finance, Paula Baby Okasi, betrayed me. Unim say Morocco, Casablanca for stock market, or more capital market, bear 10 times a day. But you're more fund managers than them. Oh, yeah, about time. Lawyer for Muska. But I'm just thinking, say, if the graduates, especially their children, understood the potential of that thing, total, they would then formalize it, turn it into global brands. Because all the global brands, DHA, chocolates, their father started out as primitive. Now, sorry, dear. Mamemfa Adebi. I will not blame anybody. Bible catcher and say, Beria for no sunya missing Thessalonica for. If it's almost the poor kind, almost be dinner, the share trim said the poor kind no credit. And no quite sorry, I had the mobile phone by will be a for na suffocating and be an OT. Nipa say na kokra almost taking news, Befa Bible say, and the Reverend Bishop Kojo MARFO, because still. Sorry, not so far catch us. I declare unto your life, your blessing is on your doorstep. Now you used to call it your doorstep. It is not there. Because one of the things I'm going to say about the new religion, they say, it doesn't teach suffering.
It doesn't teach suffering.
Absolutely. Okay, Kojo, Nakupon, Israel, David. Kebra obrea so diakonya nema. So munya free almost say we don't teach suffering. If your parents in there, you prepare them. All I put in Pada Aban and say no, or Muntibi Cobebia, Yanya say, Tia Kaho, Kojo, Meko Professor Bonsimson Papa, Dr. Bonsimson, Day, Cape Coast, na make kind biography. Oko Suya medicine Juma or Wales, Tetin, or Bano do a said massive, Bogatanga. Even some full moon nasa, you don't mean start. And so, and then KNUST ne Legon doctors. And so, Montra and call a fence a half a cry. Think about it. The doctor say, boom, Professor Wine. So, Nasa say, civil servant, who are civil servant, who be Casabia or Koha, and then ubit meet ministries, all his career. Because your money at the time when say no, Yaka say himself, Mimi no na yama omuntimi survive outside Accra. And also a wine. It is a crime, so a buy class of the agreement. Nancy, Ministry of Health for say, Oma post to doctors. Girl Bako, and na commence from post no social media say, or call Paga. But you, and some 12 for man can was him. Man can was him. Till man can was him. On my way home, and this baby is a high now, young can was him. Something as doctors refusing posting to the rural areas was not a national crisis. It's a national crisis. Because they say, as I'm in the you took on you, but in your year, baby. Then, Asimakusi.
And there wouldn't be doctors to take care of it.
Maybe something, say, our pressure control that moment, and I say, sugar level, because a bit stabilize or cram, a bit discharge you. And so, fire. Because it drew a crown, we see ourselves like, oh, let's say, we are my man. National service postings. Yamano, if I need, if I connection, we are to ministries.
So, what happened? Because then you're saying it to you.
Could you say a year into Tia in Yai? And I'm going to say, you see, I did be or the entity in Yai. Minu minusa. Ubi unconscious in no matter bury me, some quite in a kuma. So for Bianca some me, into me, mammy. Me mammy, me mammy, I never acquire be a call bunsa. Mamma Thomas said, Norip, Tamale, I never call in an hour at Chileku. And I know it will be a school. Because we can be international, that about school. It may be a school, Ubia Kosra or Mame, Votarian boys and Mutikumasia. William Numinakana, because the Macquarie on the co and kind for old boy, Numinako, baby on the co. And then one of the best now, Mame, FF, and Sister Nasia, but the affairs are background by one woman. And could I want Casano Monty? Could you? Once what to bass on cabo from Qua, or bed no Bangana. And Quadana moves Mokon, baby, no apart from Bofom to Casabibi. Could you tell us about 3 years 10 as on Lucia Bofoca? It is a Quadan tree Casa. Now become Bofom Qua. Apart from your Boafo Bessie or more, a doom, and no Macabrofono. If I should be told the Cotna, it's a Sioho Medical Center, Cranfaso be any so. Ain't Santa Tiana ye no, ye rural area to say, Sibu a ye bonsam Jimby and Nasa a you will. And now could you wear your son? Maybe you a question with Mammy Jamo ages for 26 years. Oko Boasano or Boase HISR Butchery. My classmate Dr. Stephen Boach, no, by a name timber company, financial controller, or Bana or Ka, a dad no mudia, see, for any Jew. Minya Ketua, because a mammy Ketua. Okuno a general manager, Bonsa type company. Those days, we call Bonsa. Kabnamo custard or mood dinner no pan this annual man. Those days, Omano Muti Pristia, State Gold Mining Company, Omano Muti Samra Boy, Zaklano, Omba School. Now, she would like to do, hey, La Fisher Lactoji, a Shobucho Bossu. Like quasi for you, girls have both paradise, and like, or jobs, I also
tunnel a
TV that Mr. Toboso. I didn't know, and I reverse it. I didn't know to tell upon who's okay. Sebe develop why young man of Fontana on any gym. But they were making a be said. Galamsey, and Nama Galamsey, because you saw na senior staff be at your boasin. What about Tama River Pumpo to your goon? But the Maca in names. It's all called Boasin and mining companies on my eye. You outsource schools. You outsource hospitals na
and the amount of
Martin to book more can on my bag to be here to in the fridge move 1 week. But yeah, son, mammy, no in essence, sister. No, it's near staff for Boas Hospital. Eka Omo Kokofuhime. No, the headmaster, AGC Prime, AGC Satan AGC school. Omunati Krum ho, inati Krum ho. You be Pia Bontia Bontia commentaries are sorry there. To Takwa. Pristia, Ubi anyone on the ring and matchable. It is some pennyful natural from general manager, bar man director Baby Siwia. One the best penny say could tune soon say, Taconsiona anyway. You know, enti say na me metiwe. Say me re me mati Kumasi na me adwuma wo Bogoso. Metimi ato pure water go me fridge mu 1 week. Na weekend maba. Ever me ho. Ni nyina ka ho because we just think say the policy be aba. We can just practice it. So outsourcing. Abrofo na bitimi asua. But yeah, we have to build communities. You have to build communities. Ebene sa Dr. Fase Bayeke. You say you're a specialist. How come you say there's only one cardiothoracic center in Ghana and Wokolebu? Conference ko ni bi. Enti debe na chance ka regional hospital be Ghana be a teaching hospital level. Enti akoda no so ko boko government hospital. Kwa obetimi ya ba be specialist. We. Two. Adentina cardiothoracic center. Kolebu nko anewo. Enti edu maybe I don't blame nkwada no because me kwa tene krase. Na minya me specialization enye because edabi me kai ajimamenu ko vet or say about 80% of doctors work in your hospitals and they Greater Accra. Now how many teaching hospitals do we have? In Tisaka regional hospitals ni na no omo cardio unit one unit nansen kra conference say they lab no so mo nibi no doctor bi wu ye
akoma de na omo dey stabilize
BBB lab kra omo nibi. Can you imagine conference nibi? Let's build communities. So rural development, you build communities so that people can go and live there and enjoy life just like any other health facilities. Me AGC hospital. I'm telling you. And you call theater Dr. Bampo, theater DC hall. Not convert to Besson die. It may be son me yari open college. Then me call Boase. Because mommy is senior staff. Here be him, ye be a conference. As when it says a dream kid, or the community or something. These are some of the things that we have to look at as a nation and sit down. Now, only a dream may be a man of 4 Mamun and Central for Mummy and man of summer here. Oh, it comes back to haunt us and we waste time on it. More example. President Kofosi Jubilee House. Shedi Kafa. And then can you imagine the castle being the seat of government? Look at Boafo na Kalisus MAESTRO, Bra Obre. If he said, never be to say, or Mampeni akwentu no nesa man, enya politics. Or Mampeni baby obeye juma, enya politics. Hospitals, nesa man, enya politics. Now you see hospitals where young commission, we enya politics. But you see, we encourage our politicians to go make kamenya. I was saying programs so sign your matter say health policy no sign man China up and down because you may be a security and your politics because you to enemy no minute me MPP and this MPP ye per se ya down into police recruitment, police protection, police resourcing and your politics, military resourcing because me besa metia be just ko di Boafo invade yenante akokra yebenante ye now so aswa yenyom look it be point do me be on nationalistic 24/7 politics and let's stop giving platform to some of these things it do other things I bit politics because you omampanyi bia wo we so ye MPP so ye NDC omampanyi de ye pija say ye ode konko na wu a constitutional crisis o bind body intisade man okuje to black no mo ye you say go for ye ne sa man for me I have a problem with it. I will see it to me who say ye call can mabin kebiasa, maybe to say maybe on penny betna. Maybe up on penny a bay juma. President or Paul Juma, no to car, no cause chain whom so baby. That is wrong. Because we cannot protect him. And to say your presidential residence say yes, see, based on script, or my penny be our bass, I feel now, feel what you know. Hannah was say, White House, the NB. What did you tell me? When I got just say, why now? We are not at all. And to say your office, because if you Jubilee House, we did say protected, a secured. And to say, no matter so, my penny to coin. I didn't know what commercial women will be commanding Subin as a baby woman. And I said, Sibio, man, penny to Kanazo, Udin, Gushan, Komokana will be our team, take it at the for me, these things are not discussion, and yet discussion, because and yet they are we are no jato now. Because I see it to me born a home by. I say, yeah, Air Force 4. And they need to coin. Knowing very well, so this is the terrain. Obekai President Kofo, time, no come baby, old president didn't have a problem. former chief of air staff, Samson Ojene air fly. Look at the way I said the way landing. Because he was in charge of his commander-in-chief. Say you commercial airline, African route, could be an inexperienced pilot to be. Also, these are the difficulties that we face with the way we do politics. Maybe why I'm fan tongue.
Anope yedi nkomo of Fache Television Daybreak Jumedie na yede ebro ya Boafo na menene edi nkomo anope Jumedie ne fan we edi auto car rentals adaroma ene yede bro edi auto car rental adaroma one wo Kumasi airport runabout wo ben DVL another children's home so we do asante mantemu na ope car e de edi ujume bia fre edi auto car rentals wo ben wo beba na wa besom comprehensively done for you. Insurance want to you now. Come. The comfort of the vehicle is also important. Intinye car bia na wotina car edo be kwa kudu na edo be ba sumdwem. Se wo be du asante mantemu eye yie ho ntotoye eye wedding ho ntotoye eye business meeting bi ho ntotoye ana se akoba se utu kwan eko western se utu kwan eko bron ene na hafwa any AD auto car rentals in nkomo na wonfa onko central region na onkoye tutuye no emma me ka kire wo se opese amanfo hu se waba town na sikashe obotobu nso a free AD auto car rentals na for shege reasons onfa onanti kuremu na obi hu se wonso wabedu AD auto car rentals adaroma ene ye ofen ebrel show numbers no na free won na obedu a wani anyaw arehwoso momumfa nkodu asumdwem momumfa nanti asumdwem na oniema nyina nko kamama sit in a car and be sure that your conversations are never recorded. AD auto car rentals and open what can be any edi dwumadi ebrel. Yeah, one of the issues of concern for me, and I'm sure that anybody who is looking at the political terrain, the transition of our political personnel. So, and those who are vying for positions within the NDC, those who are vying for positions within the MPP, does it give you a hope of a political culture, a way, a future?
KOJO, maybe can't me say the be a permission, but say me can. Minim nipa o train kuma say uwi school. Now, ababum no why ready so baby. Enkaka say usua de to aso se bia masters thing. Bibia ya apprentice. Me ene de ma me fa me Wesley na me son kakramra. Adentina Joshua timide Israel follow could do Boshasa so Moses sent him. It's not Moses in Yakupodi put down. If you say Bakaya, Nasi be Macron chain a quiet for Sukra Nipa, no experience. Moses too. Moses, not a friend. But ever is a jet to Besran, okay, there's a catch. We had there was a Ubia there be many parents, so no, he was even experienced. When Timmy and Famo, as Joshua Nana on Yakuponi. But Nyakopo kache Moses say, wakoa Joshua shanuna only wadi. Oh, Samuel, Krana Eli, Yamia ile say free no hono. Samuel ko didi naso. David, saw the train no see dihinu. If it's a kotena fie ho sua nim. Enti dia me train say, yam problem with your politics straight to the top.
Straight to the top. Straight to the top, Chelsea.
On say, and comfort be no buy na. Be a we school abu na pine. Oh yeah,
penny.
Enti system no embuild sa we know of growing through. So sibia obesha se kakra wa ha na unemwa system no embuild sa. Enti en comfort be no. Enya jina bia jina. Even though Osha Omabudin Krataswa, Omo Nimde no, Omo ni experience no. Now, the Nipanim Dion, it do maybe a never to say emotional intelligence, if Yansa, Sisi kasa, sisi kanipa boom, abotreni anima, it comes with maturity over the years. Yenina ano, utu weni share wachia. Ubehu se, uye nyoma bi. Me, kojo, me lawyer for we. Me starte, na me junior lawyers representative. That they need to ka. The be social secretary. Ubehu na uye nyoma ni organizing nyoma na ye. Me be regional secretary. If you know, say now we senior, now we bring maybe Oscar regional vice president, maybe regional president, maybe regional secretary, me call bar council at that time, me call you, committee to the bar president, many people jitim na net to J. Kajamai, who read them on the me and the Budra boss my book quasi pole the jam fee. Wow, shall we team meeting as a satana, maybe 10 years at the bar now, but copada, Peter Jitim, yes, Mr. President, but now. Omo kasana yiti na odi omo na so me back 2013 as regional president the tosa me no munina national secretary into bu ndisa me the boss 24/7 Tony so starting and I'm so sad in the best secretary president na yet system na se in the sense that we had grown through it and I'm a president na why me because you may be a first be can me yen can me nisa experience na you may be to say be a ubeko senior past president Biose Biao, Uncle Sam, I'm facing this problem. So yeah, we're happening here, relating to people, calming down, tuning things. Yancho law school. Yancho baby. It is because you were part of the system you grew up. And I won't say it drew maybe uncle. So Ben Penny be cry. Utimi hone from so. Uba beye Penya. No, it would have said, I hear crowd, Tetano. I didn't know a be at this young school. To set on bet nephew. Na omo aye be a unanatia kunyaso, na oye na koa, or concunya dem, na uneneko, or ya mania now no udi asema, na o sheno. Into be say, unana crowd hin, would be free open you kumenu. Friends say, Bechanina uncle school, and on any dream. It is over by a lawyer. Now Babeye or Hina. Unim so pay kumenu na uncle school and they do it be going down on a corner. So why you train us a woman side na e be a oti kumase lawyer Boafo, a be lawyer for president, kunya beto, nya befanu, almost say, opay kumena ubetwani kwa oba bekas mama meti. Enti the politics transition say me hu say emrante ni bebre no ye nya botre am picking up experiences and it starts from this media maker. Main two be for say who university ako politics mo. Yabi. Koye juma. Worry. Your school fees. Okay, on says I don't want necessary. On say go to even your life. Say we a brand here. Now weekend we show otaswa. That this weekend shall be home. Boys, no more test town. No more Germany. After we walk from Baba Betoso, near Frost, we have pampers. Sassicana, that thousand I can do boys in the town. Tell it, what they call town. After we say, it doesn't say your PC for your job was because or cow near from the school fees beer. Or what they do be able to picture school fees now almost a month because a choir of fast so yeah, life. Oh, it teaches you life. And one who say, we are say, and go for bread. On the you scary trauma. Because we schedule we to cocaine. But say what struggle we must say papa ya wetin aye we no pa no we be a calling us ube so on dem ye adwuma adwuma kusua no school no ye say adwuma no wakusua e be a law be ye lawyer we record to them ye corporate we ye bibi practice on say ube say unhu nipa mu ne san because could you tell to me on no pa e di to me dey me fie dey be hu bi one say uko no pa regional minister. That's the first time I said my lawyer in Kakra at least be 8-9 years. Unim na me mama man ko residency. Me share that because me run residency na attendance no go bibia anti se me man ko weekend na omo ti table so na ye emperifo betimi ayo mo nananom mo na me tama mo ko omo pe chocolate ne da ha see be come papa office ni a challenge campus gugu ho on sanyo manu oko district to meba ni aso ne but no abone brewi eni na Kufuor by free. Or back to normal life. But I'm a say, it decided we can that depa na ka fi no she brass no nya sa anyuma we ya. Enka e free hono.
Obey there.
It do most people call politics mu sa entem no. Omo lose omo prime so omo lose omo hu dia omonya no direction. Into the make chance ko nya brabe sua sa adwuma no. Never be to say aware kra, o de nya aware kwa de wo ko ti o nya nya ti. Let's look back. We start to say, and school fees. Now we say be a plot with our better. Try to achieve something in your life. Maybe I would depend for us na usia. Eba boa. And no, it teaches you life. Because when you never be brain so na asasi so. You so in the classroom. Me, maybe I'm a career. I do back na me ye as a lawyer. They say. Penny bia wodi bia ne fia kwan ni mo ba so ba be ye ni samansew obana se no ho den na ne we na be se bisa no o mo nya be ka se bia kiro o mo se o lawyer mani mri bibia mani so de me wo me fu bia ho asem ni se bitrim ne bi mo so de aware bia sa aka ho se de no mo de but the point is that then you realize we are say a time any bre when you saw the war, any sign of man crown, and yet so, but on say, no, until many like you, it was a boniface crowd will be body better crown, a boy workers one pudding. But the way your penny be, a man, and just end up to you, and my pombia, what can I be? I had doctor, we are back on your house officer, lawyer, will be your pupillage, sofu, trainee. I didn't think I said you money now. Young fan shall send 50 years. We become medical school, we be a doctor, best student in surgery. But we are confounded, young fat business as a be a professor, we be China, we say. Lawyer, your Juma the crown, or first 6 months, I won't be in court. Who didn't penny for an answer? Sana Brabono, a tear. The make chance say, we know. And now, could you, I don't know somebody notice in the say. May 97. Number pay minority whip. Na me call parliament pa those days. Na me call shano sata na me call this as na or practice. Ube kono nebia or chamber of parliament. Na call na public gallery. Na we share TH Mensa. Na we share DH Uswe Champon. Donunate. Eske Boafo. Akufuor the backbone. Like both sides. The maturity of their debates. No more we are. No, we are saying that wow. Or more we don't have a betna a tree hono.
Lobby hono.
Ho, we cannot comfort as money comfort to us. Fantimine MP, Deputy Manu. Fantifu rubber for more no mood, no more come more fanti. Oh, can that because do to because we school. Do not catch him as SKE on your grassroots. Do a jahonum, but on parliament, but the decency. The corona say more discuss idea. The intellectual power that was illustrated. But and then why did morale call parliament? Me bar president. Speaker ba bendia the be out in so sorry. Say bar power ne yen etc. You no invite me ko sooner. Now was at ya odi post akra ya ma VVIP. Now be corner diplomats ne share because Kufuor the be am say bet one na mo shase. Then Kofi table so when the chair parliament say morale a tone or take and the Commonwealth in the parliament. Then say it do state of the nation address a concert. Debates a team DD. But could you why not a reward this uncle for? Because you see when you play politics na radio station you be at them. Remember post kesi. Why you see the mention is a system that they are saying because at the intina we share the NDC MPP for President Rawlings what the dear bar
Fourth Republic.
Look at his cabinet. Ubeda Samoa Kwesi Boche Johnny Buturuka friends say we Alhaji Muhammad Idris
to Dazi
Imam Mitchell Abuakunya Manom. Look at the level of temperateness in the Fourth Republic. Look at the people. President Kofoso look at the people that he brought. Did you ever see any of them insult anybody? Also, better somebody will be at them. Oh, Ambassador James Victor Beho. Come on. Come, Pepra. Amwakunyama. Did you ever hear President Ko? Argentina now uko internet utapa ubenya people holding those positions who in the past were insulting people. The ministers here when we internet so ubenya some holding very portfolios they were talking like that. But unya biwo Alhaji Muhammad Idris. How many people even knew? And when I say Rollins cry we know. Inti then any do some na you departed from home. A situation where now I say everybody is trying to, let me use the word, misbehave. It may be a opposite tuning in to the State of the Nation address. Opposite will tell them Penika. Both MPP and NDC with their main fund to one side. Now Jensen. Because NDC for we are more power. They are complaining. My power sir, they will be doing the same thing that the MPP are doing. The same thing. It will be the last 8 years. And I don't know. And now you see, me feel so the back when they say yes, people who don't want to be part of that will start pulling away from politics. And I'm sure no. Because I didn't sure they said, Doctor, a mistake were confanotia, a mortuary, one person. Law and but politician, you mistake, it affects all of us. Because the next education minister, Tia, in Nayama, in Nananum, Ubi anyone who did school at a time. Impomdi, Apomdi, Ubi anyone who nippabini Apomdi issue. Inti Adentina, professional affecting now, Yenti and Inco.
What kind of education? I say, Mimi President Mahama intends to build about 200 basic schools in Yandi. The basic education you enjoy, and the basic education today.
Well, as I'm going to me, so the master, me I don't know how many will come out in politics for me. Before we be Judas mentality.
Judas mentality.
What is Judas mentality? On say you Judas not hear you to seek as a man. It's Mary Magdalene the perfume good issue. That's not as okay. And can you tongue at the boy here for a Bible saying, "Kobinye bibi free." Yeah, me Israel. Who say you support policy be a benefit your ma? Who say Judas for? Could you President conform reso? As a message as my Kaka, President conform reso. And all the free basic education by the party no crowd we fee. Some not the buy. Now, if we say President Kufuor free say just buy. Could you prepare college Wesley girls no was move free? Maki be mudi. Yeah, double track here more count to Obiani say there's 5% protocol. It is all this about single tracker. What is going to happen? And why is the double track not being young? But the truth of the matter is that the reason why the free SHS is popular is because it benefits those who have the voice. May they come to cap on Mampenu Kufuor can say free SHS, may they call Edujam. As a time model schools, may they call Edujam fee. Buenim Kofie J. Ena Odogon on Oma. Kabe Beka. But the double track was sent to Pukuware, was sent to Wesley Girls, was sent to Sahara schools. That is why it's popular. But can you invest more in secondary education than in basic education?
It's surprising we are doing that.
No, but we said it's the greatest social intervention of all time. It shows you the Judas mentality. I don't bring President Kufuor. I don't know on team as you. As a politician, I'll do what the people want. Say we Aaron Crown, Moses Chayan, or you Kufuor nepe. And the party we Nyakupon Kra. Say Israel for cause some of us my Nyakupon farmer. And the politicians giving people what is popular there. I mean, I'll do what he's done. But I'm just saying that as a nation. And then that as a nation, the discussion should be young. Because if we tell the president that, listen, when we walk around Kumasi, have a Bantama early, what about Bapako school? And then how many SK Boafos can come from them? J. Kofo Kawasim, Kofiana Kawasim. And to say, Nam Kumha, school under trees, a bien why secondary school. My name is junior lawyers, Neko Achimo, Daka, Chief Tansimata, and you're far. They are writing the same exam as rich children. And to make the greatest, maybe one of the greatest dishonesty that we've created in the Fourth Republic. Because if we back on the community, we do SHS now to Boafo. They say better so untimi enkenkanya a baby. And you adding tina. Ye ni kain kasuki fine. Ye invest in Saito. Now only my dear Yanemia. When was Keniba will be a school? Let's look at the cultural things that we talk about. Uba kono be a shiao or ye me os me school. Because from childhood, the first exit of education has been the end for so many people from that class. Teteno, uye Saito as 7, uye school. KOJO MARFO, and then Ubasa Kusua Kusia be account. Ya in your comedy cry, we need a PhD, Egu school. Into your manu in school. Till. They make sure they say, and Quadano obey you to school. They don't go beyond. I didn't think that you making sure say the first exit is well resourced because Ghana hano omo papa mu ye ekuafo settler farmers fishermen omo ne so mbeko kodo into omo no they are going through the process me school me framing toma into tetenes are 7 say JHS into so what omo na se a kai say university education go for kwado mama omo mpe me ko machine ku na me nyanko board so me call omo speech day. And I'm quite a bit to her. Boafo mo cano SP girl no Wesley girls Boafo pad no canesano. Let me change back say. Then quadawe o can send me treme. O say here. And quadano mo ko school sa penny. We know. To them no Achina senior high is the school that they don't even think about going to Louis or Pugwara Rapempeko. So you need to make sure that you understand the mindset of those people. And the main problem is Ghana. Let us stop and decide to say within 1 year. There should be no school in Ghana that should be on the trees. Me call Reverend is to that Abaso record. I say, I'm reading less. Abiliba Saitono, Bomito Bogan about Abiliba. Dana Rebel. Then if it's be an international school. No, in there are some areas there are no international schools. But because you do be Accra Kumasi, no say Nama Morning Star. Now could you maybe point this say no crap and a young Read school fees, yes.
Nobody.
Hilltop school fees. Nobody. Now, the catcher will say, Ya Boafo, they may back a school or rate. I could has a 4,000, 5,000 a 10. Now, the Neko Prempe College. But Tiani free. Makoni free. Na Yamya Doma. Say some heavy Kobedi. No, but one I know very, very well, say. So I have 5,000 cities and me Tiano 1 term, I'm a fat teacher, extra teacher. No. For somebody that is his yearly income. Into me catch on my penny say be sell. Oh dear mammy. Me. Mintia even less than mintia 1,000 a term. Protocol na your town is our schools. Me ma trap on the college board so that how many people approach me with money some me to me protocol ma. Protocols na your towns and kwada na nka some ko say ne was we old student. Na say o te board so somebody can buy protocol we are 50,000 or better. Yes. Why are we deceiving ourselves? And now school more. Media makers access and yet dumping. Your last speech there at Prempeh College, the students are 4,500. And then and Korani Biku school Monday. No. Dabra Mbefi. Ne Easter is Akoba. He said, "Kwa uni beda ababeku school." Adia for ne boy de no. On say if we say free teachers buy, parents can no more question education. Because I don't understand the certain no. Oko school September, no be December. Now go January, no about March or April, depending on Easter. Now go school April, no June, no more March. Now university be September, no more quarter as well university. So that we call national service. Ni na call long vac. And then I could be me the school.
Now ya omo school abefi e school ko. Ye nya report o. Say oko school no na this year na say na net.
Man for the board. Me akode bi abe o temba be tia be the school. O Prince of Peace. Oko school Monday yo. Na me only Monday. And the Kadi Augustine. Oh, was anti my daddy you will fear. You go school March 16th. Ombasa ba say Easter break no masako. And na nkwada no so ebi wo school le bi apie. Kojo Nibi America, Ghana is school Kunina, that's a young Uncofa. Uko Boguari, unim say at least a one will be unim no baby. As soon say Paranico school. If you school,
maybe you feel. So they don't get to know them.
The point, even discipline wise. How can you, a school that was built to take 1,000 students, who are 4,000 students, how can you even control the master? GS also As I don't want to ban punishment. Masa they no different version of crabba. And then current school mo so upon move video mo honde to radio. Now some catch you be say crabba ban. Let's be a your time here yes you by Jimmy dormitory no ya record ye ho. But is omo ya no be phone no be we because the masters cannot even control the members, let alone seize the phones. Because you tell me old school. Colored uniform, creating check will be a trunk free. Into the American say education is not putting people through classrooms. It affects us as a nation. Into me day. Can make say at least no. Yen trainer, any kind concentrating was Saito. Make sure that according be any Ghana because Saito Sibiu, because Insuta only. Uben Samia by President, I'm supposed to say free sanitary pad program. What am I recall? We see NGO food. One is one of the main causes of absenteeism at the JHS level for females in the rural areas.
Yes.
Menstrual way. Can you imagine?
Our time is up. Yeah. President Mahama is doing his second term. You be your first one and second one.
To be honest, I mean, me and NPP, I think that he's learned certain things. I mean, now I still not like the way he does certain things, but at least I think there is some change at but I think that populism is a also. That's my problem, President Mahama. And yet they be man pay the lead, especially also quite their own way. But says how they say Ubi can we no way, Ubi can we no way, Ubi can we. It been a constitutional review at the who of Fiaju commission there. CI 64 and no commission of inquiry. Munye sika take evidence. What was the need for we? And then we be a neche ebine sa animal we. Ebine onuya plane no ko use we and I miss my brother's plane this animal. Top. We should just stop this and then we can see and why you say and then we can see and why you say. Ebine sa increase in go for a form. Idea how many you don't tell people that I'm going to recruit people to security services and it's directed to full soldiers. It's dangerous.
Wow. And of a in ha na menawasi. Say when you bre na wabe joining. Whatever happens, do you see Dr. Bawumia winning 2028?
Yes.
You are sure about that?
Yes, I have to be sure.
You have to be sure. Eh?
Yes, but he's going to win. I think he has an advantage now. Because
I don't want you to give me a name, but what kind of a national chairman are you looking at?
Let me see. For me, if you are asking me, I'll be straight. Between Ejako and Afoko, I'll be okay. If Afoko is coming, only Ejako me,
you'll be okay.
Absolutely. You know why? I'll tell you this for free. It's after your party. I don't want that situation where the party chairman cannot stand up to the flag bearer.
Okay.
Yeah, President Kufuor time. Because you had the Odoi the Peter Jites, the McMenus, you Haruna Isekus, who were, I'm not saying they opposed or undermined, who were independent. There was a bit more. But you could do maybe that party, I want the party headquarters to be at a salam down. And I'm in your physical, I don't want, see the idea that a flag bearer puppet or a flag bearer in position should be national chairman, I'll oppose it. For the sake of our party and our history. I want the party headquarters to remain at a salam down. Let us have a party that is independent of we, because Sadiano, a being, a drum pempen so be a ha, yintmin carabonte, asifin. Yensan come back to Israel for omukosum balom konsu no matter ko omunchi intimimi there. If you ask me, I'll tell you. If Boafo is contesting Boachejakon, I don't know, Afoko has not confirmed, we've heard it. But Boachejakon there, for me, the two of them.
Any of the two should be fine for you.
Absolutely.
All right.
And any the two of them, no, I'll be campaigning for them even for free.
I see.
I'm telling you. Because I'm just saying we need that presence. We need that strong leadership.
That's just about it, Anope. Na Dilovia or Ga South District Assembly, and there is a special one from Opuku Justice to you. Dilovia of Ga South District Assembly and crying and wawoda happy birthday to you. Obi bia na wawoda onyame shira no omana dom enye kese wa. So yeah that's it. So the kase view.
Yes.
Okay.